Are you tired of waking up to chewed leaves, slug trails, or holes in your kale? You're not alone, but you don't need chemicals to fight back. Today, I'll show you 7 natural pest control methods that protect your plants and improve your garden long-term, all without a single chemical. These methods build soil health, reduce pests naturally, and even attract helpful bugs to do the work for you. And make sure you stick around for tip number 6. It's how we stop deer and squirrels without fencing off the whole garden. Let's dig in. The best pest control starts before the pests even show up, and spraying plants with a compost tea is one of my favorite ways to deter garden pests. Compost tea is a nutrient-rich liquid made by steeping worm compost in water. You add microbe food like fish hydrolysate and liquid kelp, and then aerate it for 24 to 48 hours. Quality, well-made tea is packed full of beneficial microbes. Those microbes create a biofilm, so when you spray compost tea onto plants, the biofilm sticks to the plant and stays there, creating a natural barrier between your plant and the bugs. So when pests try to eat that plant, they have to chew through the biofilm, which is difficult for them and doesn't taste very good. Spray the compost tea directly on the tops and bottoms of the leaves before the bugs show up, or at the first sign of trouble. Next up, Diatomaceous Earth. It's a fine powder made from fossilized algae, and it's deadly to soft-bodied insects like slugs, ants, and earwigs. It works by creating microscopic cuts in their exoskeleton, which quickly dehydrates the pests and ultimately kills them. To use it, simply dust the leaves and area around the base of the plant with the powder. It's completely safe for pets and humans. Just don't inhale the dust while applying it. Now, it does wash away after a rain or a heavy watering, so be sure to reapply the powder after a water event. Want a pest trick that you probably already have in your kitchen? Used crushed eggshells to deter slugs and snails. Their soft bodies don't love crawling over the sharp surfaces. So scatter dry crushed eggshells around your most vulnerable plants. But be sure to wash and dry the eggshells first to avoid the risk of spreading salmonella in your garden. Another option for fighting slugs and snails is a beer trap. Personally, I prefer the beer trap. I've had better luck with it than I have crushed eggshells. What you do is cut a plastic cup or a bottle and fill it with about an inch full of beer. It can be the cheap kind. Now bury it into the ground to the top of the cup to create a beer pond of sorts. The slugs and snails are attracted to the yeasty smell of the beer and will crawl in and drown. Want pests to leave your tomatoes alone? Give them a party somewhere else. Trap crops are sacrificial plants that lure pests away from your main vegetables. For instance, mustard greens are known to attract flea beetles off of kale. Blue Hubbard squash can be used to control squash bugs. And nasturtiums are popular for luring aphids off of tomatoes. But in my garden, I found that Brussels sprouts to be even better at attracting aphids than nasturtiums. Of course, it does mean that you're sacrificing your Brussels sprouts, which not everyone is willing to do. Now, you want to plant trap crops at least 3 feet away and no more than 10 feet. Nature already has its own pest control team. You just need to invite them in. Beneficial insects can be garden all-stars in the fight against pests. Ladybugs eat aphids. Lacewings target mites. Parasitic wasps eliminate caterpillars. And birds eat everything from beetles to hornworms. To attract these natural allies in the pest fight, plant dill, calendula, yarrow, and cosmos in your garden. Remember, more diversity equals fewer pests. Now, let's talk about the larger intruders like rabbits, squirrels, and deers. When critters won't quit, physical barriers work best. Floating row covers stop birds and flying insects. Hardware cloth keeps rodents out. And motion-activated sprinklers can be effective for scaring off bigger animals. So, what pests are bugging you right now? Tell us in the comments and we might feature your question in a future video. Remember, your garden doesn't have to be a battleground. It can be a living, thriving, balanced ecosystem. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.